We come now to verse 1 of the 11th chapter of the Gospel of John. We've found Jesus back in the region where John the Baptist had been baptizing, and he apparently was residing there for some time and presumably carrying on a ministry in that regard. But now we have the introduction of a new feature to the story, which introduces the whole person and the events surrounding the character known to us as Lazarus. So we have Ein. This is the third person singular imperfect active indicative of me, I am, so it would be it was, at least to initially give meaning to the word. De, the postpositive, but there was. Tis, the indefinite pronoun, a certain man, in the nominative singular masculine here. So there was a certain man, asthenon. This is from astheneo. The literal meaning of it is I am weak, I am without strength, but it was commonly used in the New Testament to stand for the idea of being ill or being sick, and so it's used in that connection here. So there was a certain man, and then the participle is what we have here. This is the present active participle, masculine, singular, nominative, and thus it is identified with the subject of the phrase. So there was a man being sick or being ill or being weak is the idea. Then Lazaros, of course the proper name for Lazarus. Apo, preposition, takes the genitive. Bethanias, from Bethany. So this is a certain man named Lazarus from the city of Bethany. Ek here probably is synonymous with apo. Some commentators try to play games with exactly the sense of it, but we'll take it as essentially saying from Bethany, out of. Ek, taste, the genitive singular feminine. Komes, the village. So out of the village. Marias. This is, of course, the genitive showing possession. So out of the village of Mary is the word. Kai Marthas. Martha, so Mary and Martha, and then Martha is identified as tais, the genitive singular feminine. Adelphas. This is the feminine, of course, of adelphos, which would mean a brother, but in the feminine it means sister, so the sister autes of her, referring back to Mary. So, introducing the story now, we have the mention of Lazarus. He is said to be ill. He's given the location. The Bethany that is being referred to here is the Bethany that was about 1.5 miles outside of Jerusalem. And so Jesus is now going to be required to make the trek back into the vicinity of Jerusalem in order to deal with his friend Lazarus.